Alright, I just got out of the shower and I'm going to be getting ready for work in a few minutes, so I wanted to do a quick vlog about my doctor's appointment. We went to see my OB yesterday. I like him so far. He's pretty nice. He makes me as comfortable as he possibly can. I mean, who likes a doctor that goes and plays with their vajayjay? Nobody. Nobody likes OBs. And if you do, you're crazy. Anyway, so he did put me as high risk. He has me going to a high risk specialist in Kingman to go get my first ultrasound done, and I will be about 9 weeks then. That's funny. Mostly he has me on high risk to make sure that the baby's growing. He didn't give me any restrictions or anything like that. He just told me that he wanted me to go see the specialist, and we'll see what the specialist says. He said that the specialist might see me a few times, or the specialist might continue to see me through my whole pregnancy. We're not sure. It depends on how it goes and what he sees. So I asked him about my vitamins. I wanted to stay on my vitamin patch because I was doing good on it. And I had added some prenatals. And I was talking to him about it, and he said as long as the vitamin A doesn't hit 20,000 IUDs, I think it is, or I think it's IUDs. Anyway, then I'll be fine. And so my patch has 10,000, but the prenatal only has 4,000. So that's good, then I can do that. He said that if the prenatal and the patch would have made me go over that limit, to just take half of the prenatals. So, but they don't, so I will be taking the prenatal and the patch. He told me I could take my allergy medicine, which is awesome. I took that a little bit ago. I'm taking Allegra, and he said that's fine. He said any aches and pains I have, I can take Tylenol, don't worry about it. I'm still trying not to take it very often, but, you know, once in a while you just need it. I'm working on my water. I was dehydrated again. I'm almost always dehydrated, and this was before surgery also. So this is pretty normal for me. I'm not like hospitalized dehydrated, but I'm just dehydrated. I made my doctor's appointment for the specialist, and that will be March 11th at 10 a.m. in Kingman. That's gonna be fun. He did say when he did the pelvic exam and he did the pelvic exam and then he did a pap smear. When he did the pelvic exam, he said it did feel like my uterus was at about 6 weeks, the right size for 6 weeks. So he doesn't think I'm any further along than that, which is good because that means October due date is still good, which is awesome because I like the month of October. I'm sorry, I'm still wet from the shower. Let's see. You can see my arm. Sorry, I'm a space cadet lately. There was something else. My nutritionist told me to increase my protein to 80 to 100 grams of protein a day, and to make sure I'm getting in all my omega-3s, and to make sure I'm getting in plenty of water, to take my probiotic, and to get on the prenatal. So that's what information she gave me. She also said, I asked her if I needed to increase my carbs, and she said that if I started feeling like I was having sugar issues, then yeah, go ahead and increase them. But other than that, the 44 to 48 that I take in a day should be good. I haven't been tracking my food very well for a while. I mean, I've been making sure I'm getting in adequate protein, but I haven't been like really religiously checking it, and I think I'm going to start doing that now. The only reason I stopped was because FitnessPal pissed me off, because every day that I would put in what I ate, it'd be like, we're not going to tell anybody that you completed your diary because you didn't put enough calories in. And then, like, I came up with this, I was going to add fake calories in it and then just know to take those off. But I just got lazy. So I'm going to get on that, and I'm really going to start tracking my water. I think that's about it. I don't have any restrictions about working out or anything, really. He said I could go for walks. He said, you know, working out during pregnancy is like going for walks and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, can I go to the gym and just get on the elliptical for a little bit, or go to the gym and get on the treadmill and not, like, you know, not do it like crazy, but just do it? And he said, yeah, that's fine. My only worry is sometimes when I do a lot, those cramps that I have that are the, like, growing pain cramps, they get a little worse, and I don't like that. It worries me every time it happens, but I've yet to have any spotting whatsoever or anything like that. I did have some spotting yesterday after the pap smear, but he told me it was going to happen, and he even told me when he was pulling the duckbill thing, I can't remember what it's called right now, out, that I was already bleeding a little bit, so to not worry about it because that was perfectly normal because he irritated my cervix, which is perfectly fine. I've not had any really bad symptoms or anything, besides being tired. Like, I wake up ready to go back to bed now, and I know that's normal, and I know that's annoying, but whatever. Also, let's see, I went to eat a pickle the other day, and it was on my plate because we had cheeseburgers, and I went to grab it. I didn't even touch it, and I was like, nope, I'm going to throw up if I eat that. Nope, nope, nope. And then I don't like scrambled eggs, and I tried eating scrambled eggs the other day, and I could not eat them. I was going to vomit them up. And then yesterday for the doctor's appointment, I made 2 scrambled eggs and some bacon, and I could not eat the bacon at all. And then the scrambled eggs, I ate like half of the eggs. I made 2 eggs because sometimes I can eat 2 eggs and sometimes I can only eat 1, and I figured I'd share whatever was left with the dogs. And then I forgot to because I just felt so miserable that I didn't do anything with them. I just threw them away. So I feel bad about that, but whatever. The bacon's in the fridge though. That's about it. Like, no bacon. Yeah, I tried to eat a piece. It did not work. I might try another piece soon, but this morning I woke up and my stomach was just not very happy at all. I just don't feel anything. I didn't really want to eat, but I was hungry, and then one of my friends suggested oatmeal, and I was like, oatmeal's kind of on the line of not supposed to eat and you can eat occasionally. But I was like, you know what? That actually sounds good, so I'll do that. And I had the steel cut oats, the Bob's Red Mill steel cut oats, and I made it, and it was 4 servings for what I made, and there are 4 half-cup servings, and it had the oats in it, and I put like half a serving of dried cranberries in it, and then I got honey crystals, which only have like 3 carbs per 2 tablespoons, but you get that really yummy honey flavor, but it has like almost nothing in it, so that's pretty cool. And then I took some of my mixed unsalted nuts. I took about 10 of them because the serving size is 20, and I put them in my mortar and pestle, and I beat them down. I didn't like crush them, but I like beat them down into smaller chunks, so there were like little bite-sized chunks in there. I threw those in there, and then I ended up throwing some chia seeds in there for the omega-3s. And I think that's it. Oh, and I used a little bit of butter. And it turned out and cinnamon. And it was so good. It was so delicious. Like, that little bit of those honey crystals really sweetened the whole thing up a lot. And carbohydrate-wise, it was like 20 carbs per serving. But then there was like 5 grams of fiber. And so there was only like 15 grams of carbs in that whole thing, which isn't bad. The only sucky part was there was only like 5 protein in there, but at the same time, it settled in my stomach. I didn't vomit, and I actually ate something, so I'm happy with that. And it was within my carb, my carb range. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to take some chili to work today. That's why I'm saying I'm not like being really anal, and I'm probably being kind of bad with my carbs because, you know, beans are carby and my chili has beans and tomatoes in it, but my, you know, my weight's still going down. I'm at like 217 right now, 216, 217, and, you know, it's not like, I'm not like gaining weight. I'm a little bloated, and some lady when I went to do my blood test yesterday was asking me how far along I was because she saw my blood tests. And she's like, "Oh, how far along are you, honey?" And I was sitting there and I was poking my stomach because I was so bloated at the time that like I was just like, "Oh, it hurts." And I was like, "Oh, I'm only 6 weeks. This is all bloating." And she just went, "Well, welcome to pregnancy." And I was like, "Thanks. I look like I'm 12 months along, but I'm 6. I'm just really bloated right now." So, yeah, it's been fun so far. I'm really excited and scared and worried and happy and like just everything. I'm over the moon, but I'm scared. So, you know. But hopefully the little one inside me keeps growing. Every time I get one of those little tiny pains, I'm just like, that's just because your uterus is expanding. Don't freak. And every time I go to the bathroom, I'm just worried that I'm going to find blood, but I haven't, not a single time. So, so far, so good. And, you know, just keep it positive. I'm hoping, I'm trying, I'm everything. Anyway, thanks for listening and watching me ramble in my sleep-deprived state. Anyway, love you guys. I will try to keep everybody posted. Once again, I forgot to say this already, I am 6 months, 1 week, and 6 days post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and I am 6 weeks, 4 days pregnant. So, everybody have a good night. I'll try to keep everyone posted. This is as much for me as it is for anybody else who decides to watch it. So, peace.